It's not unusual for women to come in for an ADHD evaluation for the first time, even though symptoms may have been present for a while going back to their childhood. This is one of the reasons why the diagnosis may have been missed. Inattentive symptoms are also more present in women as compared to men. And because behavioral disruption is a more common presentation in childhood, women are more likely to have the diagnosis missed because of their higher burden of inattentive symptoms as compared to hyperactive impulsive symptoms. I'm reminded of a woman in her mid-30s who came in with complaints of losing things, constantly losing keys, her wallets, misplacing things at work, lots of piles of things at work. She describes having about 20 to 30 screens open on her computer. She feels she can juggle and multitask all of this, but she's working far longer in her day than her coworkers. She's in a position where she has some managerial capacity and she's having difficulty keeping track of the people under her.
My son's ADHD was diagnosed when he was 6, and I call it his gift to me because it eventually got me to where I am now. After so many years of researching and looking for answers and going to doctors, I started to become very clear about some of these behaviors existing in my world as well.
These symptoms, when you take a careful history, in fact, went back to early childhood. There were complaints of messiness, disorganization, leaving homework which she had done at home actually and not bringing it into school, and was always seen as being a bright child but underperforming. And in fact, it was ADHD, inattentive subtype, which was the cause for her underperformance, and the diagnosis was just missed and she was seen as just not putting forward significant effort.
Well, I would know now why things were written on my report cards. My 3rd grade teacher wrote "Dream on, fair one," and my 4th grade teacher would pull my hair. My college professors would throw chalk at me. I guess I was somewhat of an intrusive person, and that now makes a lot of sense to me, that wasn't just being young or being immature. It was the ADHD.
Equal numbers of men and women present with adult ADHD. However, in childhood, more boys as compared to girls present, and in fact, the gender split is more 2-to-1, 4-to-1 in favor of boys.
My diagnosis was a major turning point in my life. It really helped me understand a lot about how I grew up and the struggles that I had as a child. I always knew when I was a child that there was a lot more going on behind my eyes than I was getting credit for, and that was enormously frustrating for me. I also took a very deep introspective look at the times in my life, despite the ADHD, when things were working. And I realized that running was a very big part of my life in college when things were working out well. And so I embraced running and made that be part of my life.